Tes. Selamat datang di YouTube Lawnest. Jadi konten Clash of Clanku butuh waktu lama ya. Jadi sambil menunggu kita akan rasakan kualitas Honkai Star Rail yang versi PC. Versi PC bagus ini, bagus. Oke, kita lanjutkan. Sebentar. Navigasi. Exalting Sanctum. Teleport.
It's getting late.
Oke, bismillah ya. Jangan sampai ini gagal lagi. Apa itu? Oke, menarik. Kualitasnya bagus kan? Jadi monster.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down. I mean, make them lie down.
Dia mau nolong atau gimana sih? Dia mau nolong apa enggak sih? Untung aku bawa elemen api. Ini jadi auto bisa.
Rules are made to be broken.
Tidak. Aturan bukan dibuat untuk dihancurkan ya. Atau untuk dilanggar. Tinggal satu. Wah. Kualitasnya bagus. Gak main-main.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down? Thanks for helping to stabilize the patients.
Assertive sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Hah?
However, these Cloud Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Kamu tidak terlalu muda ya untuk menyetel kembali tulang. Memeriksa pasien bukan permainan anak-anak. Iya.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around?
I don't have a dad.
What about your mom?
I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
Ras Vidyadhara berinkarnasi sendiri. Gimana?
I've been studying the art of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen, while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Oh iya, jenderalnya mana?
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
Kedengarannya tidak terlalu gratis. Jadi kamu tetap menagih kami. Iya.
Ha! Do you have any idea how many people in the lawful are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing. If I hadn't left my purse at home, I wouldn't have to... Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
Tuan Yang.
So this is the Vtuber. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the dragon race. Not hard to see why.
Kita kemana sekarang? Utusan yang dikirim oleh Fu. Apakah ini untuk?
That's the best.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give.
What else
Oke,
am
itu
I
dokter. Kayaknya
supposed?
bukan yang ini.
We have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara struck? Why don't you take another look? Goes on like this. The judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this.
Kok bisa ya? Ini banyak sekali anomali di sini. Orang berumur 200 tahun dan lain-lain. Pejabat King Commission. Oh, bukan ini orangnya kayaknya. Kita sini kan? Oh, mereka mungkin.
Everyone please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission. We will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door.
Lalu aku datang untuk mengambil persediaan, iya. Lalu bagaimana situasi di Divination Commission? Coba persediaan.
Please register with your Jade Abacus bracelet. Oh, you must be an outsider. I see.
Iya, outside.
Please, sign here.
Bagaimana situasi Divination
I
ini?
heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the
Okay.
delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Do you have
Sesuatu
friends
yang
trapped in the
mengerikan.
delve? If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they can tell you what happened.
Oke, terima kasih.
I want to say it's all in a day's work, but I've been here for 12 hours already. When will this end?
Gawat. Mana komisinya? Orang dari tempat itu. Oh, ini mungkin.
When it rains, it pours. The artist. Oh, my apologies. I'm an orderly from the
Ah,
Realm
ini
Keeping
dia.
Commission. Judging by your dress, you must be visitors to the Lawfu.
Iya, iya. Aku ini seorang tamu. Jenderal yang mengundangku. Iya.
And I'm a civil servant. The general hired me. Technically speaking, every traveler aboard the Lawfu is a guest of the general. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though I heard the route may
Rutenya
have been
diberhentikan, iya.
temporarily
Apa?
suspended.
Rutenya diberhentikan.
That reminds me, I have a friend
Nggak
with
bisa
a
pulang dong.
Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quickly. The price is fair and negotiable. What do you think?
Oke. Tidak perlu aku punya perahu yang akan menjemput. Oke.
Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but
Ini
this
bukan
isn't some
latihan pemeliharaan
small-scale
skala kecil.
maintenance
Oke.
drill. The general has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers.
Oh,
You may not
bagus.
need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
Oh, dia baik juga ya.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on. It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and
Nyonya
those
Naga.
Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Nyonya Naga, dia nyonya. Dia Nyonya
The
Naga.
Dragon Lady of the Alchemy Commission, Lady Bailu.
You mean the child? She's starting to sound like a big shot.
A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lawfu. You must be the guests.
Iya,
If you
iya,
don't
tamu.
mind, I hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
Orang-orang berubah jadi monster, ini masalah. Ave Astre Viator. Astre et Viator. Pesan apa dang heng? Tidak bisa pergi. Oke. Kayaknya aku tahu di mana itu.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there?
Yes.
It's like one of
Ketemu
those
orang di
messages
sana.
a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
Enggak.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Ayo. Ayo kita ke sana. Bentar, salah. Mana dia? Sini kan? Oh, itu kicking.
Hurry up, Chingcha. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina.
Dia percaya diri ya sama
Anyway, I didn't
pemerintah
come
yang
here
di
just to
sini.
play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
Sambil menyelam, minum air. Tapi masalahnya dia main.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Iya. Kamu suruh kami ke sini cuma untuk ini. Iya, betul. Jangan judi. Kamu tahu tidak? Kami sudah menunggu berapa lama. Kamu tidak mau ketahuan masa definir kalau kamu bermalas-malasan kan? Iya juga ya.
I know. I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass!
Aduh dia, nggak
So I
serius.
thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Aha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Kayaknya dia nggak
I
judi.
must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
Soalnya dia nggak kelihatan
It wasn't so
ambil uang
long.
atau gimana.
Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have.
Lah,
Look. Is that a...
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring Commission were history buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether.
jadi itu
From a
peninggalan ya.
distance, it looks like half a
Zaman
tree
dulu.
stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens, and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
Secara teknis pohon apapun di pesawat luar angkasa cocok dengan deskripsi ini. Dengarannya seperti pohon yang luar biasa megah. Mungkin atas yang betul.
Those are metaphors.
Oh,
Shouldn't take
metafora.
poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Oke, ayo pergi. Nah, di situ. Oh, kita kan harusnya nggak ke sini. Oke, aku agak tersesat ya. Bentar periksa peta. Ini aja, pakai ini aja. Teleport. Nah, betul. Kita sini.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Extractor cleaned or your star skips?
We're almost
Okay,
there,
tunggu dulu.
everyone. Stay close.
Jualan apa ini?
Why didn't he come by today?
Kamu jual apa saja? Aku nggak punya. Beli 5. Beli 5. Beli 5. Kekuatan Han, oke. Sini banyak tempat mulai jualan. Sebelumnya aku kesini nggak sebanyak ini loh.
Treasure's longevity supplements.
Kau punya obat mujarab? Oke. Bentar, kita sini ada toko.
You'd be a tool.
Toko itu enggak.
Extractor cleaned or your star skip serviced? Look no further.
Sekarang kita ke Divination Communication. Oh ya, kita harus menginterogasi
Just a heads
Herta.
up. Please don't go running off once we're inside.
Ini di mana ini?
You may be the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll leave as soon as it's over.
Benar, interogasi Herta.
So strange.
Oh, let me guess. The gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Aduh, mulai. Atau mungkin kamu dipecat. Iya. Atau mungkin ada sesuatu yang terjadi di dalam sana.
Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Gawat. Gawat. Mana tadi ada musuh di belakang. Oke, aman. Waktunya ke pintu darurat.
You seem familiar.
You're pretty sharp. Ugh, Stellaron corrosion.
Korosi
What's going
Stellaron.
on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Chinchilla for messing up once again.
Oh, King
I
K, bukan
knew I'd
King, aku
offended
lupa.
that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Jingqi, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Oke, perbaiki. Sistem abstrak. Oh, salah, sistem substrak. Giok Abacus dikembangkan oleh Artianship Commission. Geser modul komputasi yang memiliki subrutin ke posisi semula agar sistem dapat berfungsi normal. Ini adalah modul komputasi yang digeser. Pilih dudukan dasar agar dapat oke. Putar. Gini saja. Oh gitu, iya paham. Oh,
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing...
apa?
Anyone here surprised?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Kreatif sedikit, iya. Kenapa sih ada musuh di tempat seperti ini? Harusnya kan kita di tempat yang aman.
Nap time. Time for an overhaul.
Oke, silakan di auto aja.
You won't get away.
Wow. Apa? Hilang. Bagus, bangkit lagi. Aman. Kualitasnya lo lihat saja. Ini bagus kualitasnya. (81) 82 meter. Sebentar. Bisa peta navigasi. Oke. Harusnya ada jalan di sana. Lari. Lari, Sayulus. Bagus, Sayulus.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
A Jade Abacus is just... That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think.
Dia nggak tahu apa
The
itu.
book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of
Batu
jade and then
peramal.
insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Jadi ini komputer. Ya, komputer.
Seems like it.
Sepertinya
But
begitu.
Jade Abacus
Tapi
does
ada
sound
nama
a lot
Jade.
better.
Iya, betul. Jeda bagus.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh. Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose.
Benar, Herta nggak punya.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer?
Hey,
Just like today.
itu
Would it have
budayamu
mattered
kan?
if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Ya benar. Kemana jalan surgawi? Oke, space ancor sudah. Bagus. Cek HP dulu. Kayaknya masih lama ceritanya. Lari. Oh, itu dia mereka.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the Heaven and Thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the Matrix of Prescience, but I have no forces available.
Okay.
And on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
Iya.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions.
Gawat.
We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Apa?
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Tamunya digaji. Tamunya digaji. Sekarang aku kira kita, sudahlah. Aku kira dia akan menyuruh orang lain lah. Orang lain lah, bukan kita.
Entering the matrix of prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Kamu senang kan kami jadi pelaksana perintahmu, ya kan? Aku kira kamu akan menahan. Iya ya, kita akan ditahan di luar pintu.
I was waiting for the matrix of prescience to resume operations so that you might gain insight into my divination techniques. It was rude of me to keep you waiting so long.
Bagaimana dengan interogasi
No
Kafka?
need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Dalam prosesnya bukankah kami akan melanggar rahasia Xianzhou? Betul juga ya.
Yes, but you needn't worry. You have my permission.
Oh bagus, kita dapat izin.
Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits...
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Oh tidak. Tidak, jangan jadi pesuruhnya selamanya. Ucapkan kata akhir.
What? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Iya, tolong.
Please.
Good.
Peramal nggak tahu itu. Sudahlah, itu umum ya, teleport. Ini teleport. Gimana cara menggunakannya tadi? Oh ya, harus dari depan. Oh. Jiwa ditransfer ke sini. Kertas ajaib. Kanan kiri sebentar. Langsung aja lah. Nanti aja kawan-kawan eksplorasi.
This is the temporal terminal.
Temporal terminal.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Udah, bagus. Puzzle. Terminal kalkulasi. Oh, tidak. Jadi begitu. Seperti ini kah?
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
Hanya itu.
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple.
Iya,
Don't
betul.
you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
Iya, kenapa juga rumit padahal ternyata sederhana. Tunggu, jangan katakan. Pintu yang dikunci. Oh, mudah dibuka. Oke. Aku tahu teka-teki ini. Hahaha, mudah. Ayo teleport. Easy. Sekarang ke yang kedua. Itu satu tempat. Bahaya sekali itu.
Oh, what the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianjo. It's an aromaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something.
Yeah.
Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
Time to
hereby
fight.
order of the Master Diviner to restart the matrix of prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Ini gawat.
Oh great, a walk in the park.
Tidak punya kelemahan. Enggak membawa elemen petir, elemen angin atau elemen kuantum. This is not good.
Watch this awesome move.
Oh.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Rules are made to be broken.
Salah.
You can't run.
Kayaknya masih aman. Level mereka rata-rata 60. Di atas 60. Oh no. Healing.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Connect.
Just a scratch.
Bagus.
Try that again. You can't run. Watch this awesome move.
Ayolah. Silence. Lagi tidak cukup. Ingatku. Tidaklah.
Try that again.
Ini gawat. Dia nggak healing. Wrong move.
You can't run.
Okay. Not good.
You won't get away.
Dia meledak.
Rules are made to be broken.
Harusnya bisa.
Try that again.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You can't run.
I have something for you.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move.
Not good. Bagus meledak 1000. Tapi ulang lagi. Healing.
That's better. Much obliged. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Dia akan bangkit lagi. Gawat. Itu aja bawa healing. Healer ya, healer. Aman.
Watch this awesome move.
Not awesome move.
Much better.
Langsung. Oh, wah aman. Gawat. Wah, punya elemen api.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Just a scratch.
Ini gawat.
Now, you won't get away.
Oh, klik.
Just in time. Just a little something.
Just in time, ayo. Berhasil. Oke.
Let's make it quick.
Make it quick. Boom. Gak meledak.
Rules are made to be broken.
Harusnya meledak setelah ini. Selesai. Harusnya aku pakai elemen kuantum.
Reach the end of the story.
Sebentar, elemen kuantum, karakter elemen kuantum. Dari tim cepat. Karakter elemen kuantum. Tidak bisa. Nanggung itu. Oke, nggak ada lagi yang bisa dinaikkan. Tunggu dulu. Space Anchor. Bukan ini. Itu dia. Oke, udah otomatis ya.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Oke. Oh, bentar. Salah. Bentar. Salah. Untung aja aku ngerti. Harus sesuai gambar di situ ya. Berhasil. Kurang satu.
Next.
Tempat ini susah kalau dijelajahi ya. Apalagi aku nggak kebiasa. Nggak terbiasa aku dengan ini. Oke.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Energi, waktu, ruang, energi.
Darn, the karma terminal. They say
Spatial
this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Dirancang untuk membangun hubungan sebab akibat antar objek. Seperti apa teka-tekinya? Ini gampang sekali. Serius. Yang lebih susah malah menurutku yang teka-teki yang sebelumnya. Nah,
We did it. All 3 terminals activated.
bagus, semua
Let's go
terminal
back to the
aktif.
core and report to the Master Diviner.
Teka-teki lagi. Oh, sebentar. Oh, salah. Aduh, salah. Tar. Salah. Nah, ini baru. Ayo F. Teleport F. Dan tadi oke ini dia. Udah selesai, bos.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
Siap. Interogasi.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Oh.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
Bentar. Apa yang kamu lihat sebentar? Apa yang kamu lihat? Apa yang dilakukan Kafka? Apa dia mau menipu kita lagi? Ya, kita tanya apa yang dia lihat.
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Kok bisa?
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
Apa yang terjadi? Beritahu kami apa yang terjadi. Aku merasa Fusuan adalah The Riddler. The Riddler? Tidak.
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Benar juga. Ada kosong, oke. Masih di borgol.
Hi. You haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Jangan bertingkah seolah kita berteman. Apa kamu baik-baik saja? Apa kamu terluka? Kamu tidak terlihat dalam kondisi yang menyedihkan.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Apa tujuanmu? Apa kamu benar-benar tidak bersalah? Apa yang Fusuan lihat?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in... As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here? We're here for you.
Wah. Bening. Tapi pertanyaan aja, bertanya demi kami.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo. In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Apa yang dimaksud dengan masa depan? Kamu bohong, kenapa kalian membantuku? Sebentar, mereka membantu udah jelas karena Elio yang memilih masa depan. Tapi begini. Kalau Elio anggotanya Stellaron Hunter, terus dia, misalkan dia bohong juga buat apa ya? Iya, kita harus tanya masa depan seperti apa.
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction.
Oh no.
And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of eonic proportions.
Kita melawan Nanook. Nanook sendiri pernah membantu, tapi kalau Nanook jadi masalah, Nanook itu destruction. Jadi kita mencari bantuan dengan bertemu Xianzhou, Jenderal Xianzhou. Kita dapat bantuan dari emblem Han.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. You know, even eons can be killed.
Sementara itu, kita belum dengar kabarnya Dang Heng ya. Di selain Luofu.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Oh.
The Foxians and the Vtuber have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning. As for the Vtuber, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Vtuber is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again. My mom calls the Vtuber long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Vtuber could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Itu benar, hanya Vtuber yang tertentu yang bisa berubah jadi naga. Hanya legenda. Oke, yang tahu nggak kayaknya.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vtuber are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life.
Kok bisa?
But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
Misalkan keturunannya.
Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
Friend?
Teman? Siapa yang dipeti? Bukan teman.
So, the sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Iya ya, istirahat. Tuh kan Dangheng. Trial Dangheng. Kemana ini? Oh. Aku harap nggak ketemu musuh. Atau musuh aku skip saja. Gawat. Itu sasarannya.
Mara struck.
Apa?
It looks like someone's hurt.
This will strengthen our position.
Siap.
Let's think before.
Itu kan
silent but deadly.
Susang.
Lucha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Itu susah kan, salah satu hakim di tempat ini. 10 hakim. Gawat.
You're not going anywhere.
Jadi dia punya kekuatan penyembuhan. Lalu cerita. Ayolah, ayolah. Ayam. Ronde 2.
Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Dia bisa menyerang loh fatality-nya.
Miss, are you okay?
Menurutmu?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
Manusia mekanis.
My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission.
Batas
As a
pengawasan
Cloud
panjang
Knight,
umur.
I must prioritize her orders. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Oh ya. Terus gimana caranya gerak?
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Zat komposit bisa menyembuhkan mesin boneka.
Curious.
What kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
Abundance. Aeon.
Very good. We, no longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues. As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
Kenapa harus pergi? Iya, yang satunya ada janji, yang satunya ada temen.
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous. If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wake span might have been cut short.
Strange
Kecelakaan aneh.
accident?
Come with me.
Cerita ini belum selesai.
I've never seen anything like it.
Apa? Sementara itu definition
You
commission.
know, even eons can be killed.
Jadi rencana kalian itu membunuh Aeon manusia tidak punya kekuatan seperti itu.
Are you kidding? That's not what we want. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen.
Oh, cuma cerita.
Lawn the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze.
Akivili Trailblazer. Masa sih? Silas Trailblazer. Silas adalah Aeon, Akivili.
These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
Enna diambil oleh Shipe. Jadi Enna mengalahkan Shipe, Order mengalahkan Harmoni, Perintah mengalahkan Harmonis.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeron the propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the abundance.
Sebentar. Jadi Xianzhou pernah menghancurkan Ion. Pernah menghabiskan Ion. Menghabisi Ion Abomination.
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Oh. Kenapa Xianzhou membunuh Abu Dance? Bagaimana Taizuru bisa tewas? Lalu Akivili, apa dia juga tewas di tangan Ion?
I don't know. Akivili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything.
Erudition.
What do you think? Fascinating stories, no? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
Lalu apa cara yang ketiga? Kenapa kamu beritahu aku tentang ini? Kamu percaya? Ya, yang apa saja?
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun.
Pohonnya. Tidak. Segelnya lepas. Tangannya. Blade.
Let's go, Bladey. 2 more places to visit.
Did
Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
Kita kalah.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Benar.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Ini lewat mana tadi pohonnya? Kemana jalannya? Jalannya di sana. Sebentar. Oh, sudah jam berapa?